Sir Keir Starmer is currently at the centre of growing discussion surrounding the government's consideration of a potential digital ID system in the United Kingdom. This topic has drawn the attention of parliamentarians, policy experts, and members of the public who are eager to understand the details, particularly regarding transparency, budgeting, and how the consultation process will shape future decisions. It is important to note that the digital ID plan is still in the early stages of consultation and that no final decision or confirmed cost has yet been made by the government. Officials have repeatedly emphasized that the purpose of the ongoing consultation is to carefully assess public opinion, expert evidence, and practical considerations before any next steps are taken. Science Minister Lord Valance has stated that the funding for the consultation and initial research stages is being managed within the existing spending review, meaning no additional spending has yet been approved. However, the government has said that the total cost of a fully developed digital ID system can only be estimated once the consultation period concludes and the findings are analysed. This process is intended to ensure responsible financial planning and a clear understanding of public expectations before any policy decisions are made. Officials also clarified that transparency and accountability are central to how the government intends to handle this issue, as citizens must have access to clear and accurate information about how public money is managed. The idea of a national digital ID is not new in the UK. A similar proposal was discussed under a previous government in 2004 but was not implemented. At the time, early projections estimated the system could cost around £5.5 billion over 10 years, while later studies suggested higher possible expenses. That experience continues to shape current thinking, as experts and policymakers stress the importance of learning from past attempts to improve planning, budgeting, and communication with the public. Today's debate focuses less on politics and more on ensuring that any modern digital identification approach would be secure, inclusive, and efficient for everyone if introduced in the future. Policy organisations such as the Tony Blair Institute and Labour together have published independent estimates suggesting that the potential cost for developing a digital ID system could range from £400 million to £1 billion, with annual operating costs between £10 million and £100 million. However, the government has clarified that these are not official figures and that it would be premature to confirm any numbers until the consultation process ends. Shadow Chancellor Sir Mel Stride has said that open communication about costs is essential and that the public deserves to know how large-scale digital projects could affect national spending. His remarks highlight the importance of financial responsibility and accurate reporting before any policy is approved. Members of Parliament from across different political parties have also expressed interest in maintaining a transparent and cautious approach. SNP Deputy Westminster Leader Pete Wishart has urged the government to provide as much clarity as possible to Parliament and to the public during the consultation period. He argued that accountability and open discussion are vital to building public confidence in new government initiatives. This reflects a broader consensus among MPs that all government programmes, especially those involving technology or data, must be handled with clear safeguards and strong oversight to ensure they serve the public good. Meanwhile, some politicians outside of government have shared additional viewpoints. Reform UK's Richard Tice has said that British citizens already carry multiple forms of identification and that any new system should only be introduced if it clearly improves convenience and public benefit. The Prime Minister has responded to such comments by reaffirming that the main goal of exploring a digital ID is to make daily life easier, safer, and more secure for millions of people. He has stressed that protecting privacy and maintaining accessibility for everyone, especially vulnerable groups, will be a top priority. The Home Affairs Select Committee, chaired by Dame Karen Bradley, has received written evidence from several organisations as part of its review. Businesses and charities have shared insights, highlighting both opportunities and challenges. OneID, a company developing secure digital identity systems, noted that national ID programs require careful planning, strong data protection, and reliable technology. They stressed that safety and efficiency should come before rapid rollout. The Royal National Institute of Blind People, RNIB, also submitted evidence, focusing on inclusivity and ensuring that digital systems work well with assistive technologies for blind and partially sighted individuals across the UK. Public dialogue continues to play a major role in shaping this issue. Alan Miller from the Together Declaration campaign group stated that citizens should be fully informed about the scope, purpose, and potential costs of the digital ID project. His comments align with the government's commitment to transparency. The consultation period is designed to give people a voice, allowing individuals, advocacy groups, and experts to submit opinions. By collecting and publishing this feedback, the government aims to ensure the process reflects democratic participation and respect for public views. When asked about the cost of the proposal, the Prime Minister confirmed that, at present, there are no additional expenses beyond the consultation phase. He explained that once the consultation ends, officials will review the evidence, calculate the potential costs more accurately, and release that information publicly. This approach demonstrates a cautious and responsible way of managing taxpayer money, as it prioritizes evidence-based decision-making over speculation. William Yarwood from the Taxpayers Alliance has also contributed to the discussion, urging the government to maintain transparency and fiscal discipline. He explained that the public deserves to know how much large-scale projects could cost and how they will deliver value. He added that major initiatives should have clear democratic support and strong justification before being implemented. His remarks highlight a shared perspective among policymakers and researchers that trust, openness, and accountability are essential in all public projects, especially those involving data and technology. Supporters of the digital ID concept argue that a secure system could make it easier for citizens to access services such as healthcare, banking, and government benefits while reducing fraud risk. They also suggest it could improve convenience by reducing paperwork and simplifying verification. Critics emphasize that privacy, inclusivity, and cost management must come first. The government has stated that these issues will be carefully reviewed and addressed before any decisions are made. Overall, the debate surrounding digital ID in the UK remains open, respectful, and evidence-based. The government has made clear that it will not make any final decisions until the consultation period is complete, and that all opinions will be taken into account to ensure fairness and transparency. Every statement from government officials has underlined that any future system, if developed, would fully comply with UK laws on data protection, human rights, and privacy. Public safety, accessibility, and fiscal responsibility remain central to the process. This national conversation reflects the strength of democratic engagement in the UK. It shows how government, citizens, and experts can work together responsibly to explore technological advancements while ensuring innovation is balanced with ethical safeguards and public trust. The consultation aims to assess financial and technical aspects and ensure any future system is secure, inclusive, and beneficial to all. Until the final results are published, discussions about digital ID remain open, transparent, and accountable, prioritizing facts, safety, and the well-being of everyone in society. And if you want more hard-hitting breakdowns like this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next update.